Has enjoyed basking in the #1 sales spotlight for many years. Every time we wheel a new Impala onto our test track, we can't help but wonder why. Is it styling, performance, engineering? Well, admittedly, Chevy has more loyal, dyed-in-the-wool fans than any other automotive producer, many of which would probably buy anything that comes off the assembly line, as long as the name Chevrolet is stamped on it. Well, they seem to have the uncanny ability to come up each year with new ideas and innovations that, in many cases, become standards in the industry. In the past, the Impala has never failed to impress us. However, with this 1969 offering, we feel that Ford and Chrysler just might woo many of these Chevy fans away from the camp. Changes in the '69 Impala are a little slow to grab you. However, the sheet metal is all new. Chassis and suspension components remain virtually the same. In the event the car looks longer to you, it is 1 inch longer. Perhaps the most noticeable exterior feature is the elliptical wheel openings. The rear bumper houses square tail lights, and the back window is now in a convex shape. The nose on the Imp sports a one-piece loop-style bumper surrounding a precision-molded grille. Concealed headlights are now available only on the Caprice. These Goodyear polyglass tires are at least half the reason we were able to stay on the track. They're mounted on a 119-inch wheelbase. Chevrolet offers one of the widest engine choices in the field, but this one couldn't punch its way through a wet Kleenex. We had a 396 cubic inch V8 with one 2-barrel Rochester carburetor delivering 265 horsepower. Chevrolet seating is and always has been very comfortable. The new fabric selections and colors for '69 are real eye poppers. If you have to have them, I suppose these headrests are as good as any. Frankly, we don't like them. The steering wheel is adjustable and handled well. The horn buttons are on each side of the padded center bar. Instrumentation, what there was of it, was clear and easy to read. However, there's a light to tell you just about anything you want to know. There should have been a light to tell us we were moving. It took 4.5 seconds to get to 30. Our driver almost put his foot through the floorboard on the second run, but it still took 8.7 seconds to make. On our 0 to 60 run, there was quite a bit of anxiety. We didn't know if it'd go that fast. But 13.7 seconds later, we made it. We used the full quarter-mile strip to coax it up to 75. That happened in 19.8 seconds. We had drum brakes on the after wheels with discs up front. In our entire time on the braking course, heat buildup was not excessive, nor was pedal fade. From 30 miles an hour, it took 38 feet to stop. The springs on this Impala were soft, and we thought the nose would dive right into the asphalt. From 45, it stopped in 67 feet. These brakes were pulling to the left severely. However, we don't make adjustments. We drive them as they are and show them like it is. From 60 miles an hour, 155 feet. This new Impala seemed to have a softer ride than last year's model. Up front, there were wishbones and coil springs. In the rear, a live axle with coil springs. We've always liked Chevy's power steering. It allows a good feel of the road. When coming into a corner at average speed, steering is about neutral. But when you push it through, hard understeer sets in, and the front end washes out. With our lack of power up front, it was difficult to drive through any corner. The Chevrolet division now employs a computer to determine spring rates. When our tester went down the line to get its legs, the dials must have been set at the softest point. We like the road-hugging security of a beefier suspension system. However, Chevy continues to maintain quality craftsmanship and construction. Removal of the vent windows gives a far more spacious feeling, and the ride is extremely quiet. While we found this car to be underpowered and a little too soft, the new Impala styling is superb. And with a 427 under the hood, it's an altogether different animal. From the Corvette to the Caprice, Chevy tries to be all things to all people. Maybe that's why they're number one.